Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing good. So today we are going to tell a chapter, we are going to read a chapter which name is Forms of Poetry. Poetry is an amazing way of expression which comes in various forms. Are you aware of the different forms of poetry? Solve the crossword to find out. So here is the crossword, here are the clues. First is a Japanese poetry type of 5 lines, the first and third composed of 5 syllabi and the rest of 7. So this is called tanka. Okay, the first is tanka, T-A-N-K-A, tanka. Second is a Japanese poem composed of 3 unrhymed lines of 5, 7 and 5 syllables, and it originated in the 16th century. So this is also a Japanese poem. So this is haiku. Number 2 is haiku, H-A-I-K-U, haiku. Okay, come to number 3, that is, this is a very short and satirical and witty poem usually written as a brief couplet or quatrain, and the term is derived from the Greek word epigramma meaning inscription. This form of poetry got shaped out in the hands of poets like Ben Jonson and John Donne in the late 16th and 17th century. और किस नाम से इसका नाम पड़ा है? Epigramma. So this is called number 3 epigram. So this is epigram. E-P-I-G-R-A-M, epigram. Number 4th, that is, this form of poetry is meant to be funny. It often contains hyperbole and onomatopoeia and idioms, puns and other figurative devices. Generally, the last line of the poem contains its punchline. Last line में punchline होती है. So Edward Lear is famous for this kind of poetry. So एक तो आप ये याद रखो, punchline होती है last में, और Edward Lear जो है इस poetry में famous है. So this is limerick. So number 4, that is number 4, limerick, L-I-M-E-R-I-C-K, limerick. Number 5, that is, Lewis Carroll used this technique in the poem Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky एक Lewis Carroll की poem है जिसमें उन्होंने ये technique use की है. The term originates from a Greek word what means bad sound. In poetry, the term refers to the use of words that combine sharp, harsh, hissing or unmelodious sounds. So this is number 5, that is cacophony. So number 5, that is here is number 5, cacophony, C-A-C-O-P-H-O-N-Y, cacophony. Okay, next is, this kind of poem tells a story similar to a folk tale or legend and often has a repeated refrain. It can be defined as a story in poetic form. Poetic form में एक story depict की जाती है. So this kind of poem is known as ballad. So number 6, that is ballad, B-A-L-L-A-D. Number 7, that is a 14-line verse form usually having one of several conventional rhyme schemes and a concluding couplet. So 14-line का verse होता है ये. So number 7 is sonnet. So where is number 7? Sonnet, S-O-N-N-E-T, sonnet. Number 8, that is a lyric poem typically of elaborate or irregular metrical form and expressive of exalted or enthusiastic emotion. Lyric poem होती है जिसमें enthusiastic emotion को express किया जाता है. So number 8 is, that is number 8, ode, O-D-E. Number 9, this form of poetry is written in unrhymed iambic pentameter and William Shakespeare wrote most of his plays using this form. William Shakespeare जो हैं उन्होंने इस form की poetry को ज़्यादातर use किया है. So this is number 9, blank verse, B-L-A-N-K VERSE. And next is, this form of poetry is formal lament for the death of a particular person. So number 10 is elegy. So ELEGY. Okay, so these are the type of the poetries. Fact bank that you have to know: in acrostic poems, the first letter of each line are aligned vertically to form a word, and the word often is the subject to the poem. Here is an example: elegantly and efficiently shaved, good to eat, great fun to find at Easter, smooth shelled. इसमें क्या किया जाता है? वर्टिकली एक वर्ड फॉर्म किया जाता है जो पोइट्री से रिलेटेड होता है. सो बच्चे, दिस इज़ द चैप्टर. आई होप आपको समझ आया होगा. एक बार फिर से इसको रीड करेंगे और एक्सरसाइज की प्रैक्टिस खुद करेंगे.